This season on Kerr Fatou. Fatou. Oli.
For the first time in the history of the Gambia Printing Publishing Corporation proudly introduces the Bibliomatic Exercise Book Printing Machine. The machine has the capacity to print more than 20,000 books per hour. Yes, 20,000 books per hour. It also prints magazines, newspapers, calendars, flyers, normal books and all kinds of printed documents plus items at affordable prices. With the Bibliomatic Printing Machine, GPPC can now render high quality and non-size restricted printing service supply across the sub-region. Rush now and partner with GPPC for all your public and private printing service needs. Print with us today and you'd be offered highly professional, reliable and efficient service delivery by our team of experts. The Gambia Printing and Publishing Corporation is here to meet all demands and is reliable at all times. For more info, contact us on 437-4493 or 437-4402. GPPC is Gambian and it's yours.
When we touch down, better broke down.
With Gamtel G-Fiber, now you can enjoy super fast internet in gigabytes. G-Fiber is affordable, stable, secured, and accessible to homes, businesses, and enterprises. With Gamtel G-Fiber, the future is speed. Gamtel, creating a brighter future in communication.
Assalamu alaikum baɗigo ngal bisimillahi na Kerr Fatou programme oto ngamin natale jang aramso sa jang GRTS ani momo yalan ko ben jiwe kan na Facebook page ta ni YouTube ngal bisimillahi kotenke comme ka nyami dron aramso aramsa bi nak nale na seto bo juwe mantara Kerr Fatou nata Kerr Rambo le bari Rambo ga fale kelon bari kelo mi alon ko sanji saba ngame sanji nan kabir nga Kerr Fatou commencé mba noma biwo nga na camera ci kal do nata no man kay nata le bi by force fo ngay foy di am bayri ni ko Rambo jato Gambia politiko to o manu bilong nay ka ca commencé woto be kole mayla baake pour ka ntol la follow soli sala jumalo Rambo jatati be patio minto munaya si patio nyinto anin bi patio be tembeda jumale to anin fanan ay Gambia politiko je nyami akuma ta ba ko Rambo ngebi bismillah Kerr Fatou for the first time.
Yeah, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Mbaga meno be kontonna. Ntelum the first deputy party leader of the APRC, Ousman Rambo Jatta. Akani sewoti bi ka fa Kerr Fatou so na bun kono bi because I move along to nyati metan no kan number lo fombatata butu bi nganda musul dandam marché to nata nga moto taraban bo so bagari no ko
ngaw dudu je ngay ko mba invite la bari ya abuka so interview la bari mba invite
absolutely ko butu bi lombite bi mu bay balolte fayke
faseke oto bi ka chabe diala
Gamcel data now even better. Enjoy 20% extra data on all Gamcel data bundles. Buy 20 megabytes and get extra 4 megabytes. Buy 50 megabytes and get extra 10 megabytes. Buy 100 megabytes and get extra 20 megabytes. Any amount of Gamcel data bundle you buy, you will receive 20% extra data for free. Dial *302 data amount hash or go to your Yaiborom menu and choose your data bundle now. Gamcel data. It's fast, lasts longer and very reliable. Gamcel Yaiborom.
Sabe dia katu lafta for the first time Rambo bina Kerr Fatou na followers bayri tonya hani minuma Rambo lonnu kunu ala mamongo politiko kono woma mo kumpa bayri Bakau Jang nimma mistake for Rambo was the most influential politician in Bakau kunu nsi demanding for Rambo ila jar to politiko kono ye politiko kumasi muntumala ani mun edum politiko kono.
Baraka, that was a good question. Puruka mol kalamutandi na politiko kumas muntole. Nte manke in past politician oti. Because niya check Gambia bi wurlan bi bakiring. Almost 95% of them are impasse politicians. Ninko impasse politicians volum 2017 wali ya kumas ke dadum politiko kono. Because watu munamba maralolo jang mo jama mang hanya kadiam. So covering intol jita musol kelmu ya musol la becho city waliala ndi ko kurtol do atra still fa no la be bala and then I start since when I was in primary school with the NCP and I was the youth secretary here in Bakau. Then over the year 1996 because 1994 95 we entered in UK coup d'etat for entered UK. So when I came back home I joined the UDP until 2010 when I decided to part with UDP and then join the APRC. That was where I came with the slogan, if you cannot beat the system, you join the system for the sake of development.
Mulko Rambo bisaltale baye tonya ila taro UDP kono Rambo keleti jema minke kuti jema mintaki iman song bari mulko itata foi bisalte batata iko silang if I cannot join the system, if you cannot beat the system, join the system.
Yes, that's
true.
true.
Bisalta kerole kono bang foi silatale no.
No bisalo man kata wala sakono kono sa dunga kono man bisal mbuka bisal. In African politics. Yeah. If you want to get yourself involved in African politics and you don't want to go to prison, then I think it's better you quit than you don't have a career. Yeah. So I believe in that. No believe them fonto. I'm going into African politics, then I have to get ready for anything. Yemunfo is right. I was the most arrested person in UDP. So ninga molmo ika usendabo call Nelson Mandela la. It baffles me. Honestly, I don't say that I should be called Mandela, but I have gone through more hardship than Usain Dabo when I was in the UDP. Because I didn't know I couldn't fence on Honey. With all the arrests, some I'm privy to some arrests, some of my arrests. Yeah. But I'll just sit for them to come and get me. I'll never run away. Wow. So there was an issue with the UDP executive team. Yes, that's why I quit.
So when in BTM, covering what a UDP, it at the APRC, you became the most critical person against the party. Science from minute then don't go wrong. So I could signing a hair you bury ka fail party former party. But obviously, if you believed in the UDP, you believed in the ideologies and beliefs. Then for you kelol beki je be tanunje. Why do you think you moved you would just APRC. And then throw stones at them just like that?
That's a good one. The reason why I parted with UDP was ngafena discover party okono. Coming, I used to say it, monkey walk, baboon eat. I was selected the national youth president at a congress in Jarasoma. Okay, once work it up, then that means I should have access to the password of our inbox. Yeah. Okay, but I understand because something is not correct here. So Mr. Dabo I met him. So I should have access to the emails. On behalf of the youth wing. It was later I came to know why they were not willing for me to. So another case push and pull in within the executives themselves. My uncle was there, Dembo by force. So finally we end up voting. So more understand why we should vote for me to have access to that email inbox. So finally, more people support me. I won. So my first email I received was from IUSY. It's a socialist youth group in the world. UDP is a member. So normally they will send invitation to seminars, workshops, and so on. So one letter, and that first letter, they were inviting about 12 people to go and attend a conference in Switzerland. Yeah. Okay. By then I was living in my family house in Jatta. solo almani man kafarkala. He was my secretary then. So nga call nkai rumuntu ako nyumba suko nkai come. I have a letter I want you to take to Mr. Dabo, so that before our next executive meeting, as a study, then we can discuss it. Solo na the letter. I sealed the letter. Nga di solo la nkai asamba Dabo email bakaw in pipeline, but instead he went all the way around to Westfield, photocopied opened the letter, photocopied it as Mr. Dabo. So kabra okay, Mr. Dabo called me after some days. Akonye mum visa issue on the ground. Visa issue sa ko ha. Then it must be either be you, me, or solo. But then I continue Mr. Dabo thing. It's of course because what I know, visas are sold to shareholders for up to 130,000 per visa. So I believe that was the chance he was trying. But in the long run, I came to realize it was a team inside the executive. They were they are 6 in number. They're no longer alive, so I wouldn't want to mention their name. So I became so furious because I disappeared from this country for almost 385 days. Nobody knew where I was, only except very few close family members where I was kept. I was kept from Gunjur station to Sibanor, from Sibanor to Fatoto to Sarangay. Yeah. So I went through hell, all because they didn't want to kill me. They just want to give me mental torture, to tame me down. Because in those days, if I say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. This is why until the problem was set in the UDP. Yeah. Okay, then Kabru Okeda, meeting things become really ugly there. Okay. Now I've disappeared. UDP never spent a button on my family. Let them come and dispute what I'm saying. I'm on camera. So all of my sisters went to visit Dabo at his house in regards to my case. But Jabi Muna was not good. And the reason why I was picked up was in connection to the election of 2006. That was when soldiers were brought to vote in Bakau. They are Gambians, they can vote because they are in the line of duty, I understand. But why specifically Bakau? Bakau. So because I was the agent there. So Lang Tombong was the CDS then. He came. But what is the problem? There's no problem. Agent when they are not registered in a certain place, or these officers. So what do you expect? IEC didn't bring any, so definitely I cannot allow these people to vote. So that didn't go down well with certain people. So that election day, after Control and Dolo be sitting there at the police, I know who were involved. We have people from Bakau who were involved in masterminding my arrest. Very prominent people. So my election, counting the following day, I went to my office because we lost the election. A Mercedes-Benz 190 with 6 people inside. They are from the police. They picked me up. Bakau police station. What is my crime? When we reach there, we will tell you. We reached Bakau police station, nothing was said. Few young continue to Gunjur. I spent almost 3 weeks there. Yan Sambasibano, 3 weeks, Fatoto 2 months. And Sarangai is where I did most of my detention. But I was not moved. So why not kabi ko pisalo njeleta buka pisalo. So
but system omi yo wakela. Yes. System omi ye arrest. Ya fonga ya fujani you were the most arrested person in UDP. Yes. System omi ye ke wanyama. Why did you join that system?
Actually, it wasn't the system. It was certain individuals. It was political.
It was political.
It's purely political.
But is that democratic? Kela opponent utaka arrest Dronadiate. Is that democratic? This is what you were fighting for. Democratic. Why did you join?
I don't believe in democracy in Africa. No, I don't believe in African democracy. African democracy is just like what has been manifested here in the Gambia. Okay. That is not democracy.
No, how?
So too much of democracy. Even in Europe, there is nowhere where it's 100% guaranteed that there is democracy.
But the basic human rights should be respected.
Fatou, what human right can be more than giving people hospitals? Giving people access to good roads. Tell me, what human right can be more than giving you?
But
that has always been there.
Yeah.
Because you hear me yelling, our human right has been abused.
Yeah.
No, that was not the case.
But yours was abused. several times.
Anyway, not by the system.
It
was by individuals. Although they used the system to do it.
Okay.
Yes, to be honest with you. I have to be very frank.
All right. And you joined the APRC, Tonya, Jammeh wanted you, and he got you, because he believed you were a tactical politician. He believed you would add value to the APRC.
No, Jammeh knew I was development oriented.
Okay.
He knew it.
Okay.
I was a councillor for 2 terms. I did very well for my people in Bakau.
Yes.
And I was a very big contributing factor to KMC in those days.
Yeah.
By then, Lai Conte was the mayor.
A lot of people called you a philanthropist as well.
I did.
You did help a lot of Bakau youths as well. That we all know.
Not only Bakau, even beyond.
Yeah.
Because I am operating, I'm having a tour operating company, whereby I take Scandinavians all over the country, including to Dakar and Bissau. So whatever profit I get from this business, I want to put it back into the community. Maybe if you come out of my compound, right straight across, you'll see a nursery school, where we help these single parent orphans.
Okay.
One of the parents is gone. We give you free education for 5 years.
Wow, that's good.
So when you are moving from the school, then we'll transfer it to another one.
Okay.
So it has been here since 2003.
So Jammeh wole jela ko to ko mu do ko lalti mu moleti mi yalan ko you are community oriented and you work to help.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now I'm development oriented. I have focus on development projects.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But model ko kabere Rambo dunta APRC, even with your popularity, you were never able to translate that for support for Jammeh.
Yeah, that did manifest in the 2011 presidential election. Because if you go to election records, that was the highest Jammeh has ever scored throughout his political career.
Yeah.
Go to the records.
In Bakau?
All over the country.
Did he win in Bakau?
I'm not only popular in Bakau.
Did he win in Bakau?
Yes, he won in Bakau, yes.
He won in 2011?
2011, oh yes.
Okay.
With a landslide.
Okay.
Honestly speaking.
You believe that was, you contributed?
I believe it was my influence on people. Okay. You know, you have fans whom you haven't even met. They like you personally because of who you are.
Yeah. But what happened then now? Why did all of your Darajo, why did it just disappear like that?
It didn't disappear. It's still with me.
Is it?
Rambo is still a household name.
But Rambo is a household name, but how are you not able to translate that into votes? You stood for a mayoral election.
Yes.
And you did not win.
I won. I was cheated.
You ran against somebody who was a new person.
I was, exactly.
Who was not even in the election.
Yes, that question, the best answer for that suits Mr. Dabo. He's the only one who can translate that for you.
Which Mr. Dabo?
Usainu Dabo.
How do
Fatou, the mayoral election, I'm the winner.
Wow.
Okay. I just want to give you simple examples as to why I said I was winning.
Yeah.
During our campaign, I pulled the biggest crowd all over KM. My nomination was one of the best. Because in Tolu, my nomination was only militants from the KM. But for UDP, they took from North Bank, they took from West Coast, and as far as in the province, just to beef up their crowd. Because all those they were not from the combos.
Yeah.
They're from far.
But they go rented crowd ke jande.
No, not
APRC, NATO committee no. More kabunan dulabel.
No.
UDP the same rent crowd. The more MPP more crowd rent.
I am one of the chief organizers when we have programs. Yes, we do beef up crowds.
But some programs more can Allah programs or Allah some of your rallies more can.
That is only trendy young, how to call it, SSP.
Okay. So going back to
the buffer zone.
Okay. So going back to the mayoral election.
Yes.
This is a big revelation. You said you won.
Yes. Honestly speaking, I won that because on the day of the election, Ntolba Uncle Tomboya in telling the results.
Yeah.
We were attacked by UDP. By the time they were attacking, I was leading. Honestly speaking, I was because but I was marking.
Okay.
Where whatever calls come, I'll enter. By the time they were attacking us, I was in the front.
Okay. But how has the attack got to do with what IEC was telling?
No.
Because it was IEC who's counting.
No, but now, if at all, why did they need to attack us?
So that I understand, they should not attack. But no,
because it's
UDP
a motive.
is not
There's
the
a
one,
motive behind
UDP is not the one who's telling, it's the IEC.
But they are all 6 and 9. UDP and IEC, they are 6 and 9. They are the same.
You want to say you don't have faith in the IEC?
No way, not even a dime. And we don't even think we are going to election 2021 with Mahmoud Njai. He's not reliable. Somebody who sat on a public platform said that he was happy to see APRC lose. Then where is the independence of the Electoral Commission?
But you guys never petitioned for his
We are going to do that. No, this 4 months left for the election is going to be very tense.
It's going to be
Let nobody take us for a ride.
Well,
we are not going to compromise anything.
We will come to that because at all moment when Johannes candidate Lundi, we will come to that. So you want to say you are saying APRC Rambo Jatta winter mayoral election.
Yes,
you believe you were cheated.
Yes.
How did you attach that to Dabo? You said you blamed Dabo for that.
They were in control of the system. Momor Njai is UDP. He is UDP.
Ali Momor Njai.
Yes, he is UDP full time. This country is very small.
Rambo, this is a big revelation.
No, it's allegation revelation. It doesn't matter for me.
It's an allegation, I mean.
Yes, he's a UDP member, sympathizer. Almost most of the senior staffs in the IEC, they are UDP sympathizers. We know them.
But why is the APR...
Look at this just concluded voter registration.
Yes.
Almost 90% of polling agents or registration agents are UDP militants, UDP sympathizers. I don't mean party agents. I mean IEC agents, registration agents.
Autorité bako mo senendikane asa kam to ko woto Gambia no UDP le siata je woto agents ol min to mo UDP siata kon.
Because if the head is UDP, then what do you expect? Mahmoud Njai is UDP.
Rambo, but Natra, you are the second highest ranking person in APRC, and you are making these serious allegations against the IEC chairman few months into election.
Yes.
But APRC as a party has never officially challenged his position.
Officially we haven't, but in interviews you
hear. Because people talk maybe I'll come far in a bari or some of the things he has said, and a lot of people condemn that as an independent body. Even hanata bolaba kono jamelata manyana fola bari. If it is this serious, you guys should have taken a political position if you are serious about it.
That's true. You know, you just said yeah, we're taking our time. You know, in politics there's a time to strike. You don't just strike any time you want. Otherwise you're going to miss your target.
So you cannot strike few months to election, can more destabilize.
No. Alunjai should go, whether he likes it or not. One, even age-wise, does it allow it? How many elections Mahmoud Njai at a time have we have 2 results? So Mahmoud Njai is a threat to national security. Had it been that President Yahya Jammeh and Manta Nara chancellor, we would have had civil unrest in the Gambia in 2016. But it wasn't worth it. He has done so much in 22 years, so he doesn't want to destroy it in days. He's not power hungry. If he was power hungry, he would have clinged to power. We were very close to him during the impasse at the State House. The man was not moved. He accepted the decision of Allah. He said, "Now let me just go." But he considered defeat.
Yeah, he did.
Because when he was some of our top members called him at the State House, because we should stop everything. I call him, no. Let the Gambians speak.
Yeah.
Let them decide. If this man wins, I'm going to call and congratulate him, which he did.
He did that.
2 days after, what did Mahmoud Njai do? We made a mistake in elections.
That was costly. We all agreed that was costly.
No, it was planned. It was planned. Fireman Ahmed Bensouda they've been compensated for chairing commissions and so on. There were a lot of players in that Jamfa, a lot of players. Jamfa assembled worth, and so we could not sustain it. So the best thing was just to let go. But thank God we are alive and we're witnessing what has happened.
What are you witnessing?
The failure of everything. The system collapse. Everything is failed.
So will the APRC go to election under the leadership of Ali Mahmoud Njai?
That depends. Like I said, we're going to petition his eligibility to run that office to December 2021. He's not eligible.
How soon do we see that?
Very soon.
Very soon.
We are on track.
You're on track. So now let's talk about the APRC. The APRC, I believe, is still very, very relevant. If not the first, second, is among the first 3 parties in this country. No one can deny that. Organization-wise, structure-wise, yes, maybe lack of finance, operational power. But what is the status of the party right now? Okay,
the status of the party is very stable.
How stable?
Very stable. Because we are the head. So if we are stable, then everything is stable.
I don't believe so.
Yes, that is from your point of view.
Because
it depends on from which direction you see it.
Because the reason why I say this, I have seen strong supporters of the party. People, they put their neck out to defend the party. They have really serious questions about the leadership of the party.
But they are still in the party.
The direction that you guys taking. Yes, they're still in the party. They have questions to ask.
Okay, then why didn't they leave the party if they see that the direction...
No, they didn't leave the party because they believe in the party.
Why didn't they leave the
party?
No,
they believe in the party.
No, they don't believe in it. If you believe in the party, then you must believe in the leadership.
Even if the leadership, you believe that what they're doing is not right?
What are we doing that is not right?
No, that's what they believe. So let's talk about...
Unless they find out from us, they'll only be assuming and speculating.
Are you communicating with the party militants?
Whether we are?
Yes.
Of course, every day we are communicating with our militants.
Okay.
It's only a few rotten ones.
Rotten ones?
Or very rotten.
You cannot call your militants...
No, those ones are rotten.
How are they
because
rotten?
They have a special agenda towards it.
What is their agenda?
I'll come to that. We know who they are, and if possible, I'm going to name names.
Wow. Who are they?
Surwalko, pusante si maraj la em.
Jumal la Walt.
I'm coming. Nobody is going to push us to the wall.
Okay.
Because we are paid by nobody. The national executive of the APRC, we do a monthly subscription to sustain the party.
Yeah.
Every member of the national executive, I can to pay, and you are receipted. I have my receipts here. If you doubt that, I can show them to you.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
So, normally I believe we are doing wrong.
Yeah.
What is holding them from coming to us to ask what is wrong?
Rambo, a general question mean for Walam ko. I'm just going to be honest how they're putting it. The executive is selling, or I call it leasing, the party to President Barrow and the NPP. Is this true?
So far, we haven't get any official complaint on that. And secondly, if at all it's been said on social media, we are not governed by social media. We don't take anything from the social media and take it to our executive.
Even from your very strong support?
It doesn't matter. Even if it is from President Jammeh through the social media, we are not taking it.
But Jammeh is the supreme leader.
It doesn't matter. He cannot direct us through social media. That's the fact. Whatever he wants to say to us has to go through the party leader directly.
Rambo, Jammeh, I think unless we all forget, mui APRC or mui UDP, mui NPP, party be nyimbanko kam. The reason more case support is the love for the party leader. Volunteer yalon jang Gambia. Mo buka mol agenda jube killing naka agenda jube aning manifesto Jammeh kano wole mols in the APRC Jammeh kano wole dols in the UDP wole mols in the NPP. If you guys are not mafu Jammeh al dictate but atul amelo ko APRC ning issue bal ning Jammeh tema atul be APRC supporters all mananko nola.
If you say that will baffle me because until mang problem long nim President Jammeh tema.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
So, APRC, is there a deal between APRC and the NPP?
That's a good question. But my response first to that is, why are you people so concerned about that?
Allah militant sol ko lenyin ka. Iko, Allah militant sol ko. Al ning APRC lebe, al ning NPP lebe deal kono. Wala tinna al atul Rambo tonya nte fa wala tafa nte ngami observe Rambo Jatta nte ne buka Rambo moy ako President Barrow hek Rambo Ousmane Dabo UDP.
That's true. That's very true.
No Fabakar to mon Jatta killing no uncle no mat ya de no uncle killing as a kuma for Barrow but not openly like that. Atula attack bay is UDP. But the President Barrow is the president of the Gambia. Anything President Barrow le Barrow jindi ya jame bondi bansayato. President Barrow la government if anything wole ya jamela atola assets or coming for wole seize is the government under President Barrow. President Barrow ali min demand ko ali agreement to implement. Is the government of President Barrow that signed that agreement? If anybody should implement, it's President Barrow.
That's correct.
Why are you directing all of your anger to another person
That's a good question.
instead of President Barrow?
That's a good
question.
Yalong Usain Dabo musuku kolti.
Awuniti?
Sukuko.
Molo.
Nina sukuko. Yalong ita manin ko.
No, hani mo.
Anyway, akaki na kafe. I'll come to that.
Okay.
Let's go back to whatever deal with President Barrow.
Yeah.
We had a Congress in 2018.
Yeah.
In Biam. And we have another one in Paradise Hotel. In January 2021. And we were directed by our Congress delegates to go after our vehicles and our frozen accounts that President Barrow have. And
the government or President Barrow?
The
government seized?
No, indirect President Barrow.
Okay.
Whether it is the government, yalong.
Yeah.
Kabri nga biamta kumas chocho siata, especially Rambo. Nga pati waful. Kabri in 2019. Nga pati waful. But unfortunately nga pati waful ya wama na pati tano. These are distractors. We know them.
Yeah.
We know they have a special agenda. I'll come to that.
Okay.
Murunta jankotenke. We report back. Because I said it in an interview, in a platform. As far as I tell them the head of that team, now I am not going to do anything until when Congress comes, I report.
Okay.
So in the Congress, no, we still have to go back
and negotiate
and get our things from President Barrow and his government.
Okay.
So now I don't see any crime in that.
No.
And definitely, President Barrow is willing to do that.
He's already done that.
No.
So do natal. Kati ko moto dol natal.
From who?
Equally moto 10 moto yonyente wala dia 7 on natal as we speak. This an executive member told me, Rambo, moto natal about 7 vehicles.
Is that executive member part of the negotiating team?
Well, is it true?
No, answer the question.
I'm asking, I don't know.
Let's verify that for.
I don't know. But what I'm saying, I don't know, but what I'm saying, moto natal farmer.
Where are the vehicles?
I'm asking.
No, where are they?
You are the head of the negotiating team. We
are yet to see any vehicle.
You are yet to see any vehicle.
We are yet to see any vehicle.
You are yet to see. Rambo, what are you hiding? Rambo, ibuka sila, ibuka nukula. We know. As part of your negotiations,
yes,
10 vehicles were supposed to be returned to the APRC. 7 has already come.
But where are those 7 vehicles?
Ile?
No. I'm asking the same question.
But was this agreed upon?
No. What was actually agreed was this. It has no strings attached.
Yeah, I know. But what was agreed on?
In 2019, we once received a call from Equatorial Guinea.
Yeah.
President Yami asking us whether we have sent a guy whom Barrow have sent. It is news to us.
Yeah.
Like it is news to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Then during the conversation, that phone call conversation was done in my house here, together with party leader. Then President Honorable Tombonko, I President Jamini Nkakai, but sir, I am suspicious that if the reason why President Barrow want to meet us will be to back him in the second round. Akai Fabakara, yes, Akai Diamanta full road. Diamabalaban world. Don't you people have interest? Okay, yes, okay, then you go after your interest. Allah motole, Allah account only. Why can't you start with that?
Jamaica all fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Kabiru Waketa, that week, that person came. So before we even meet that person, Uncle Tombong directed me to call and inform President Jamaica. This man has already come.
Okay. So Jamaica fonga yoka am tatol nya follow.
Yes. Okay. President Barrow want to meet us.
So what come to Jamaica Barrow ka diamule?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm being very candid with you.
Okay.
You know. So then now call again. We fix an appointment. We talk to him again.
Yeah.
The committee in charge of that negotiation, President Jamele Tombong.
Okay.
So wala nang ko dia nintol diamuta.
Hi, malo. Okay.
This pre-negotiation deal, President Jammeh is aware he's in the picture.
But President Jammeh, I was just listening to an audio in 2019, Kabrina Diamuta. In that audio, Ako, we are not going to have a coalition with any political party. In fact, we don't need any political party. Yes, sir. Because we are the largest party. Before we even think about negotiating, the agreement must be implemented. That agreement has not been implemented. President Jammeh wo for 2019 one in BTM among them for regarding to that ndonga mimoy. Because now the amdal ka fala ngamoy.
Iti omo santal.
Ha.
Itena bokadiam.
Ha nintena bokadiam. Barato le ofin
then what has been said on that? Nothing has changed, but what is been...
Did he change his position?
No. Nothing like he changes his position. I tell you, he's not here. He's only giving directives to us.
Yeah.
So Ngamantola, we are in a better position to handle that negotiation.
Yeah.
At maybe kula account for.
Okay.
Maybe. But anyway, as I am talking to you, we are talking with the team of President Barrow for that negotiation, that pre-negotiation deal.
Okay.
And inshallah, Allah will achieve it.
President Jammeh has agreed for APRC to...
For our vehicles and our money to be returned.
To be returned.
Yes.
Is it true that 10 vehicles and some money are between 3 to 4
million? That is yet
million?
to be confirmed, because I don't know where you get this information from.
You don't know where I get information. But I'll
come back to you and confirm. Now you are talking.
3 to 4 million. But Rambo, so more coming for them. It was not President Barrow as the person Allah Mutol says. It was the government. It was the system.
This is where I want to come to right now.
Yes.
Yes.
How come it is President Barrow you guys are negotiating with?
Frankly speaking,
yeah.
President Barrow Dabo is his father.
Yeah.
Dabo President Barrow is his son.
Ha.
So Dabo was in control of the show. Even 97% of all employments from the beginning was done by Dabo. Kamal appointed.
Okay.
The firings, he was also directly responsible. Kajoral by System Okon. Dabola, because he's tribalist. He's a tribalist politician.
I don't believe that.
He is.
Because if Dabo is tribalist...
No, you wouldn't believe him because you are in the same party. No, let me learn.
Let's make that clear. Don't accuse me. No, you don't do that, Rambo.
No, I will do that.
You cannot accuse us because...
I am going to accuse all of you because you've manifested...
No, that is not true though. Let me tell you something.
Honestly,
the reason why I will sit here and say Dabo is not tribalist...
You wouldn't agree, but it is the fact.
Let me tell you something.
It is the fact.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Most of Gambian journalists in this country, they are all UDP sympathizers. Let me learn.
Why?
The way you label your stories. That is one. And so,
go ahead.
Most of our programs,
they
deliberately fail to attend, whether they are invited or not. But once there is a problem in APRC, everybody is interested.
But that is not true, though.
It is true.
Rambo, Kabrin Kerr Fatou Kumasta, let me come here. Kabrin Kerr Fatou Kumasta.
Yes. Yes.
How many APRC executives, apart from Duduja, and I always commend him, Duduja ya kumandi watu na. Rambo, 2017 for being tebete no maka.
Do you know why?
Do you know
why?
Fabaka tombonjata nata na soto sinyakile for be mba no maka manna.
Yeah, do you know why?
We do our
the reason why
I press conference ke ntol manna nuni nata nkate lifelet.
Yalong,
never happened.
Mbatu nkana nyonene. Yalong, whatever we are doing right now is going on YouTube. No, it's going on YouTube.
Yes.
You're gonna make money out of it.
No.
Big money. Yes,
I'm
because
not.
you're gonna get hits. No, let me come.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
You're gonna get a lot of hits.
Yes.
Let's call a spade a spade.
Okay.
Some people, the reason why they are interested with APRC is because of their financial interest.
But that's not for me.
No, fine. I agree. I respect that opinion.
Yeah.
But we've been observing a lot.
Yeah.
Now, look for example, Standard newspaper. Anything bad or worse about the APRC will be carried in the front page by Standard newspaper. Forgetting Sirif and Yahya Jammeh were once close. Mafko, he should be on the side of Yahya Jammeh.
Yeah.
But if I thought it was me, I would have known how to write certain things on the front page. But the way they do it sometimes is deliberate to provoke us. Ask him, how many times have we called him directly?
Have you ever called Kerr Fatou put in a wrong light? Ever?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Have that ever happened?
Whether you agree or not, you are a UDP sympathizer. That's a fact.
But that is not true.
I don't say nothing.
I feel ngakali.
No,
because that is not true. I am a Gambian.
I don't have a problem
so
with.
So atul kamol George nyade ko mu UDP because yalla min fana ronke nyim bankodo. Ni mo ko do toureti mo ko do sisi ako UDP. That is also wrong.
No, Fatou.
Rambo, that is wrong.
Nyaba kunkono korosiro.
Nyaba kunkono korosiro.
We are very intelligent.
Yalla natra min tolka na personally to attack Rambo Jatta or Fabakari or APRC. If we do personal attacks, right? Then you could say ko alga agenda lesoto.
No,
you have never seen our platform.
You will lose a lot of.
But you have never seen our platform do that, Rambo.
Young any journalist who is a UDP sympathizer, we have you on our list.
So I come to mobe mu journalists obe mu UDP.
But most of them.
Most of them.
And I stand by that word, and I'm not withdrawing it.
And I want to say that is not true because we are not. Kerr Fatou ntolman ke UDP.
Okay, it's good that
maybe
you confirm.
Maybe more BJ, but ntolman te man ke UDP.
Thank you.
That I can clarify.
No, I don't. Okay, fine.
Okay. So now, another question about Nimbaro.
Yes, Nimbaro. So far.
Dabo. The reason
yes,
why
let's come to our vehicles. Yes.
Yeah.
Dabo gave directives for our vehicles to be seized. Because police who mean televano seized are in pound on the highway. Akaka at time in Dabo there. He said it.
Okay.
Most of our vehicles, directives were given by Dabo to go and retrieve our vehicles from us. Even Ubano, I have my own paper, my own document on it. Handing over Notoni from the State House. It is my vehicle. Together with the pickup of not driver on the Mumborta. Yalong nka follow dol moile iko ntele ko not driver on the motor. Hanin ko na anai body. It is my vehicle.
It's your vehicle.
I have because the police came here twice. Yes. But the second time, I photocopied the document and gave it to them. Let that be the last time I see them in my house to harass me on my own property. Since then, I haven't seen them. This was since 2019.
Okay.
That is my pickup.
Okay.
So let them go to Planet Mars and announce it there. That guy ran away with my pickup. The case is with the Interpol.
Yeah.
Covering 2017, January 20-something lang ako case report. They are yet to call me to tell me any progress. Because I am APRC. You'll get to that.
Okay.
Because we are coming back to power.
Okay.
By the grace of Allah.
By the grace of Allah.
Either we are going to be a king or a kingmaker.
That's interesting.
It is interesting indeed. Because it's nothing new. We used to say that.
It's yes. Okay. So saying Alin Barrow negotiation.
So the vehicles.
Yeah, the vehicles, yeah.
If President Barrow want to volunteer and return it to us.
Yeah.
Why not? Why the talk?
Why not?
Why the talk?
I think it's because you are not telling people anything. You
don't expect to ita fanya Rambo na kunko bindeni. Na kunko binde mara da fole ka fanya mansene. Ibato fanya ngarato. Ni ya moje dawre ista fanya Rambo jam mansene.
So mimu bone of contention ti especially alla online supporters or wolonko albe nyimbe kane jamme ma kalamuta so ite ya senende janko jamme le fon committee mol tombo and albe kula jamme ya kalamta.
That is an assumption they are doing. They only assume.
Okay.
And we have like I said, few rotten ones.
Yeah.
Trying to poison their
rotten
mind.
That is a serious drama.
No, let them see.
Rambo, these are supporters
here. Do you know what?
Almost a million sometimes.
This position is not going to waste my time.
Okay.
I have better things to do.
Yeah.
Don't push me. You yourself don't push me.
But
no, but
Rambo.
No, don't push me.
You don't call people rotten though.
That one is rotten.
Why is
because
it?
Now, tell me this. How can you, against President Jammeh, help the opposition to move President Jammeh from power? When they start attacking your tribe, you come back.
Jumale.
No, I'm coming.
No.
I'll come.
No.
I'll come.
But Rambo, that means there's an infighting.
Where?
Because these are people who support
No, there's
the
no infighting. If I told there's an infighting in the neck.
Because Atolu, coming for a executive ning, Wole left kapatio nyinta ka hand over to Barrow. That's why they're fighting with the main supporters of the party.
How can that be done? How can you take a political party and hand it over to an incumbent president? How?
By getting Motolu, Kodolu, the favors and all of that.
But which favors? Apart from the Motolu and Kodo. The Motolu, if I the Motolu and Kodo, they are ours.
But
they belong to us.
They can't be payroll, Barrow payroll. Rambo ya ande kasha ndi bafule mo kamem. Iko.
No, ya
mo jata nim fa bakar to mo jata na onko balal de.
Let me be very clear to you.
Yeah.
I care less what people think or say. I go by my conscience.
Yeah.
That's Rambo.
Yes, that's
I believe in what my heart tells me.
Yeah.
So what people say, I don't care. Honestly speaking.
But if you
I'm not being rude, but I'm being very honest.
If you listen to the ordinary supporter, mimbe Foni, mimbe Lameng, mimbe Fajikunda, mimbe Latukunda, saying ko nyine caring partiyo kono, and they making audios ila concerns to raise ko they fear ko you guys want to make an alliance with NPP. Bari some of the things Jame left them in a monkey, like the agreement.
No,
Jame ko the agreement must be implemented before anything is start.
In whatever negotiation we are going to have with President Barrow before the election, we have our bullet points. Just like now, let them leave us to do our job.
To do your job.
Because nothing is going to be signed without bringing everything back to them.
Okay.
Because it was done through a Congress. Then we are going to report through a Congress. So why the qualms? Why the chop? What for?
What has changed? What has changed? Molko, Baro ni mole dente coalition okay. Biwo coalition Bela dunta nyokona. Muna ati na APRC believe toko nito ni bawe coalition okay ofanda dunta nyokona.
Actually, that's a good question, but the problem here is yalan bari anito lake.
Ha.
Muna kita fajam faket.
Molo.
Effort, okay man, Belwa Gambia. You know.
Honey, I don't know.
I give you privilege, opportunity to everything. What would I do? I'll kick you out. That is what happened between Barrow and Dabo.
What about the other parties?
The other parties, Dabo messed up before even attending Barrow problem was told.
With everybody?
With every Dabo. Once Dabo was released from prison, it was where the failure starts. Unless we don't want to accept or see the truth.
Yeah.
But this is how it started.
Yeah.
He came in. How did he become a vice president? How did he become a vice president? I mean, when he was foreign minister. We have all seen the revelation here. But now, if Barrow gave him the position of a vice president, I think he should have been patient enough to wait. Moni Tabul, he is just rushing.
Yeah.
He is rushing to die. Kadumba Fulanya, when I rush die. Honestly speaking, if this was other presidents, he would have been in jail by now. One thing for you, I am not NPP.
Yeah.
I am not a supporter of the party. But Mansaka Bunyal, whether you like it or not. Because Obama hoping your president fail is as hoping your country to fail.
Yeah.
And that is not patriotism.
Yeah.
Patriotism is about supporting your president, even if you agree with him on everything. I believe in that.
Yeah.
I was UDP, but I was not criticizing Yahya Jammeh. If anybody can bring me that audio or video, I'll resign my position as a first deputy in the APRC. Yes.
Jenning kata forced commercial break la Rambo. Will the agreement be implemented before Alning Baroyal agreement was signed?
Anyway,
ECOWAS agreement must be
the joint
communique.
Yes.
And that has been your fight for 4 years.
Anyway,
President he deserves to come back home. I see
that's good.
And a lot of Gambians also believe in that. Supporters and now the agreement it should not really be just material will that agreement be part of the agreements sign la before
very good question for our listeners and our militants to know.
Yeah.
On our negotiation list, that is priority number one.
Number one.
The joint communique.
And it will
I'm coming.
Okay.
2, the homecoming of President Jammeh. Number 3, his assets.
Yeah.
Number 4, our vehicles. Number 5, our frozen accounts. We have 7. No, I'm coming.
Yeah.
We have 7 bullet points.
What is the other one? The 6.
No, I couldn't capture them. They are key, so I have them in my head. The others I have to check in the list. But it is the money and the vehicle that is a priority. But those ones are the easier
ones to get.
Okay.
Because
they are bullet points. We just go by them. The joint communique, it needs a lot of commitment. it is not only Adama Barrow. You have the AU, the UN, and in the ECOWAS. They are all players.
Yeah.
So why are they only focused on President Barrow that I entirely respect them? Why can this body put pressure on Adama Barrow to do it?
Which body?
These three bodies, I'm going to name you thing: AU, UN, and ECOWAS.
Okay.
Because they signed on behalf of him.
Yeah.
On his behalf. Barrow was not here. Ni most about Labija. Especially which one? UN. Even Chambers. The crook. I tell the crook the UN bait.
Even Chambers?
Oh, yes. He's a monkey. He's a crook.
But Rambo?
But if I do, no, I'm being very honest with you.
Yes.
I'm being very. You
like that.
want an interview?
I
3 years, I'm speaking my mind.
Good. I want that.
I'm really speaking my mind.
Yes.
Okay. Even Chambers was here. That day when those two presidents were coming from Mauritania and Guinea, I was amongst the people who went to receive them from the airport. Even Chambers was there. The Mauritanian president, will the cabinet document review with the PS, will the document flew back to Dakar.
Yeah.
To Dakar. Kadi Barrow wala for them to sign.
To sign it.
For the UN, whatever is been written there was read to him on telephone, line by line. So this is why Jammeh accepted to come down. Then
Aita.
Yeah, ita.
So ning agreement to ning Jammeh sayore to implement the agreement. Ning alma wosotono janing election anun Jammeh ko alkana Jammeh conditional ko alkana sign with Barrow. What will you guys be left with? Alba sign album for Alba Jammeh Lamoila.
There is one hidden thing that need to come to light.
Yes.
I don't know with which party it is going to be.
Yes.
But we are going to form an alliance.
You're going to form. Whether Jammeh agrees or not.
No. The problem here is we don't have the finance to go solo.
Okay.
This is the hard fact.
That's the hard fact.
Kodotambulu.
Yeah.
Unless somebody want to deviate people's attention. But we don't have money.
You don't have the money. Okay.
So, if President Jammeh doesn't want us to have a coalition with anybody, we are fine by us. But let the fund come.
Let the funding come. If the funding doesn't come, obviously you will go.
Then I come to new fund until we are just going to boycott the election.
And
that would be disaster.
Yeah.
Because God forbid for UDP to take lead of this country.
So I come to APRC. The agenda is for UDP to not
only APRC. Most parties keeping quiet is their agenda too.
That is their agenda.
They will not bring it to light now.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't want Ousmane Dabo to go to
Marina
Parade.
Number 1 Marina Parade. So Jammeh,
in the first place, he's not even qualified. He's been disqualified by the law.
Okay. How?
Why are you not monitoring that? Where is the investigative journalism in this country?
But the people are divided on that. I know we checked, some people will tell you, some lawyers, just last week I had a conversation with a lawyer. Some lawyers will tell you the office of the vice president is a public office, so if you are sacked from that, you are not qualified. Some will tell you the office of the vice president is not a public office.
What about the conviction?
If the President Barrow pardon deal, no pardon, obviously a conviction of it.
Imagine. I think I'm interpreting the law for you.
Well,
no, what I would advise you is...
Dabo mean for. Dabo nung jelbako nung gambe lawyer ba dabako. Minsa abali lola. Olam nisa ya nata. Warang niko alhakilo mantaratu. Bari kafuko luwale aba ako masoto.
Yeah, then I believe he's looking for civil unrest, then he will have it. Because if the law says he's not qualified, he wants to force himself on the people, then we will rise up against him.
Will the law say he's qualified?
He's not qualified. Well, then I advise you, when you have time, go to Google, you go to the YouTube. The government constitution is there.
Okay.
Then it will tell you who is qualified to run for the office of president and who is not
qualified.
That is a convict. Why do you think he went all the way to the ECOWAS court for this case? Well, the state acted lawfully. What you did was illegal. You should have known better.
Yeah, that's the public order, yeah.
You know about that?
Yes.
Why do you think he went all the way to ECOWAS court? Just to try to overturn the verdict. Another young, the same thing, you broke the law.
Well, we'll monkey lawyers, so we'll wait for the lawyers and the Supreme Court to interpret if it gets to that. Right? So we'll take our first commercial break.
No problem, okay.
And say kasha da fanundi. Bi kasha be dula. Rambo big allegation leke jang. Number one allegation walang ka journalist ol tumal. And I want to say Rambo is totally wrong on that. I think political party jamalo kanyineke nito ikang accuse le wrongly dobje NPP mo sa fonte ko mo UDP dobje UDP mo la fanye mo NPP ni nga NPP apo interview UDP ko nya lajibe baro ko dol dia kunun ko len tol nga rock the vote concert organize jam fenti ya UDP ma min fontole yem boycott le foy kam boycott ye fengo bele fo le internet to ani la social media ko baro le ko do din tol pour ngata vote some mulbul kamola voters cast all record. So obviously in terms of UDP, I don't think those revolutions
actually
will come.
When that comes from UDP, it's typical of them.
So
so wrong. Ko ya ko do dia la private voters cast some mulbul.
Yeah.
Yes, the UDP they are fond of allegation because just yesterday, day before yesterday, Magana released an audio. The executive, some executive members are having a meeting with President Barrow in State House. And Kununko, President Barrow had a ceremony in Mankamankunda in the evening.
Yeah.
So how was that possible?
Yeah.
Anyway, when UDP sidlet, they can talk on their behalf. But most of the most of the journalists are UDP sympathizers.
Including Fatou.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm first commercial breakdown. Ninda drong. Ninda murunang drong. Kasha dafa ni bi kasha be dula me bakawle me Rambo le utong first commercial breakdown.
Of owning your dream homes, EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3 or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
fay lempo warugal la si képp koo xam ne doomi réew mi nga ak ñu fi dëkk bu fekkee ne ci at mi sa koom-koom weesu na $24,000 dalasi mbete weer bu nekk di nga am lu tollu si $2,000 dalasi lempo si la nguur gi di sukkandeku ngir liggéey yokkute réew mi GRA mooy banxaas bu nguuri Gambia sas ngir mu fayeku lépp luy lempo ci biir réew mi ba tax na GRA di yëgal faykati lempo yi ne warugal la pour ñu fay lu ñu naan withholding tax on contract payment maanaam bépp contract bu waay joxe te si biir réew mi lañu toog kon xaalis si contract bi ngeen nangotoo war nga cee wàññi ci xayma téeméer bu nekk fukka bu fekkee ne contracto bi dëkkut ci biir réew mi bu boobaa di nga war a wàññi téeméer bu nekk fukka ak juróom lii mooy lempo bu ñu naan withholding tax on contract payment lii mooy lempo bi nga xam ne yow mi joxe contract warugal la nga wëlbatiku dem fay ko ci maakaani GRA tax office bu la gën a jege mbete ci banque yi GRA jagleel pour fay lempo war ngaa jébal lempo bi si diiri fukki fan ak juróom gannaaw bi nga wàññee ci xaalis si contract bi amul benn contracto bu ñu teggil fay lempo bi xanaa mu fekk ne nguuri Gambia ñoo ko jégale boole si projet yi nga xam ne mbootaay ndimbali ñoo koy dépense GRA di fayeku lempo ngir yokkute réew mi
Sampa deena déedéet daf ma yónni woon ma joué ko bii.
waaw
yàlla def mu gagné jàppoon. $100,000 la.
la ilaha illallah.
te yow xam nga ne sama papa dafa amee cardiaque.
yow da ngaa dof. yow xam nga luy $100,000.
am naa ko kay. man naa lu ñëw bëggoon nga dimbali ci.
demal. na nga def damaa toog rek sama xel mi ne ci yow. xam nga bërki démb li daal si benn waay fee.
waaw
ma romb ko rek. bërki démb.
waaw
muy yuuxu di tëb. ma ni kii lu ko dal ñu ni ma daal ci loto gaming Gambie bi la laal.
jar na ko
laal na ci lu di. waaw
nga dafa am quarté am kente am tiercé waaw maanaam nag tey jii.
waaw
kente bi la. te jackpot bee passé. xaalis
kente mooy lan.
kente maanaam mooy juróomi fas yi.
waaw beneen bi.
am na quarté. mooy ñeenti fas yi. ak tiercé. tey nag xaalis bi daa gën a yokk.
lu tax
ndax jackpot bële dañ kaa tegaat ci bii maanaam juróomi fas yi boo ko jàppee ci ordre mooy risque nga désordre bi sax day fay. bu ma ko jàppoon
yooyu moom noonu la demee da ngay dem rek jouer.
am na lu ma yaakaar
man gis naa seen kii yi kees yu ndaw yi ci biir dëkk bi. mais daal dama ni lii moom amul xaalis da nga ciy def sa xaalis. da
jël wecce rek sànni ko fa xool jëmbat la. laa ilaha illallah. yow li nga wax ni tey ji bu yàlla dogaloon ma gañe ko lu mu gàtt
fi mu toll nii boo gañe woon $100,000.
waaw lu may def.
waaw nooy def.
xam nga yow sama xarit nga.
waaw
damay fexe nga rey say noonu.
ci nan.
lu mu gàtt $50,000.
waay.
Thierno. woowee ambulance.
lan la lu xew nii.
sa baay gay dee na.
sama papa gay lu ko rey.
$100,000 dalaa ne ko boo ma gañaloon si li ma la yónni dama ko koy jox mu daanu ni sama kaw.
man waxuma ko mu waxee woon la ko noonu yow la ko waroon informé ndax yow yaa ko gañe. yaa gañe jàppoon.
Welcome back to part 2 comme nga fa ñawindiro part 1 diata a candidate bari kacha nying ak nyanta Sénégal bari kam min fo ntol especially APRC bu ko diamu baake nama ke la press conference de bari nying kacha si fa kumaya pour kalong APRC be tembe dulalto ngal min fo nyimbanko ko APRC min ke jam monene to tutu no la nyimbanko ka 22 years cannot be wiped out in our history wokono bi nga TRRC je mina woto nyato domande bari APRC ya foko albe join la alliance tole aka duta nyawnya APRC be kafulale imalon jumalon barani mobe coalition okela because almon funding soto bari APRC dum altata backle muntuma albita back to the base ali congress because nga parti o jele yela flag bearers all unveil do ba flag karle be na flag bearer karle APRC be muneke la ka permission or seek from the general body of the party for mbita solole for mbita alliance for executive for the Malvo decide.
Okay, that's a good question. Actually, Ntola flag bearer was or is still automatically selected.
Who is that?
That is President Yahya Jammeh, former president.
And the Supreme Court is still there. Yajo petition on as a law nole.
Exactly.
Bari.
But the other side, as you can see. The registration is just concluded.
But Jammeh registered.
It's not registered.
Yes.
And it is one of the requirements. Because you must have a valid voter's card to register.
So so automatically he's disqualified for this election.
So far.
So far.
Okay. Mostly I believe the control we did not do enough. We have done more than enough to see to it that President Jammeh is back into this country before December. And we are still trying very hard. That demonstration, it was not a directive from President Jammeh.
Okay.
Ntolanga initiate. Kabringa initiate, we inform him. General advised him because he doesn't want violence. And Kabring, the first day I started to talk with this man in 2017,
yeah.
Alkana violence ke, Alkana banenderoke. Ako banenderoke da barako ban. This is why APRC in Dolman dal no banendero. And whoever does it, we come out straight to condemn you.
Yeah.
Okay. President Jammeh was option 1. Option 2 automatically. Who is the party head?
Fabakari.
Then why should we go and select the flag bearer?
But at least democratic way of doing things is Wolom. Ale Congress ke Wolom system.
You seem to believe so much in this Western democracy. Honestly.
Yeah.
Automatically. Aman jari mata ka announcement. Is it even necessary?
Yeah. Is it even necessary?
Yes. Because the party militants will have in their minds, it's already prepared. Fabakar is going to be the next flag bearer if President Jammeh is not eligible. Flag bearer. Yes.
So, ning APRC bita coalition in any party because B atolata ko you are the biggest party. Jammeh for audio 2019. If we are not going because in fact we are the biggest in that country. Nim momi alan ko ite amerite position of strength ite le siata ni bita coalition or any mo bita coalition ite ba frel ko ntolle be kala nyatum ko ta tole bula noma what nato bita coalition albita je ni sila nyaadi la
on 3 grounds.
What are they?
1, the interest of the Gambia. 2, the interest of President Jammeh. 3, the interest of the APRC. If any party can give us this, we are ready to collate with you.
Any party, including UDP?
Any party.
Including UDP?
I said any party.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
If they can give it to us,
yeah,
we are willing to do it.
What is the interest of APRC? Equal the interest of the Gambia. We all know more because Domorole, Ayatala, peace, soto, economy, better. All of Gambia interest, security, better. Muna APRC in Jamela interest.
Like the 5 I mentioned to you.
Okay. Kala mutol diala, kajame
Yala one in Jamela interest be there together.
They are together. And you are ready to coalesce with anybody.
Any person.
Have you started talking to anybody in this?
We are engaged with.
You are talking to NPP. We know that.
We're talking to NPP. UDP told Natal no. We're talking to
UDP Natal. I'll put coalition.
Yes, Dabo is always calling Fabakari.
Dabo is always calling Fabakari.
Jalo molo.
Honey.
Aka kumande do malal. Wala ko suku kolo. Aka kinna kafe.
Aka kumande put coalition on.
Yes.
Because ngal tal mo ileko. Standard they don't need the
Almame is a political nonentity. He doesn't know anything about government politics. Dala bala, just talk. He's a political illiterate. In government politics, you don't talk with temper. You talk with common sense.
GDC.
In politics, people have more man la fila. Politics is about number. And right now, UDP doesn't have that number to go to the State House.
Okay.
They will be very disappointed come December 4th. You know why I say that? 45% of the population in this country are Mandinkas. That is true. So when UDP is a Mandinka party, which I also believe, because all the audios you are hearing in this country is Mandinka. 95% of the audios Mandinka circulate.
Is that why you believe every Mandinka is UDP?
No.
That's why you call me
I said I'm coming. Before they had that assumption, yes, we are the biggest. But they failed to realize, a tribe cannot make you a president in this country. Out of that 45%, how many have they retained? Or how many are they able to retain in the party? Because Nyachek sign, most of these other tribes, they were sympathizers of the UDP. They've backed out.
If you say UDP is a Mandinka party, what is APRC?
I did not say UDP is a Mandinka party.
That's what you believe?
Honey, you might understand.
Okay.
It only I believe, these 45% are all with them.
Okay.
Which is not correct. That is not correct. Even from the onset, it wasn't like that.
Like you,
but your assumption, your assumption was to go. Attend the Mandinka are going to back Hussein to go to the presidency. It's not like that.
Okay.
Fine. We are for Mandinkas. We are 45%. Where is the other 55%? They belong to other tribes.
Yeah.
So
my thing is, right now, Yalong constitution or kuto natal no purka pass, and APRC did not support it because Alma support no at the National Assembly. It failed. So natal no constitution kuto pass tanu Yalong to the second round bisotola. B simple majority law. Nimi more than hani karte kese ni APRC down roka hani karte kese
we are going forward.
You are going itala kele president. So iji kita ko coalition of bisotola before election because obviously there's no second round.
We have to go first to the draft constitution you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Slightly. Yaron, the reason why we reject that constitution is a lawyer Dabo dictated constitution. Because the members of the commission were handpicked by Hussein Dabo. And you know that Goodluck Jonathan was here.
Yes.
At the OIC Center. I was representing my party.
Yeah.
But funny things happened there.
So before you type Goodluck Jonathan, you said the constitution, Lawyer Dabo was Lawyer
Dabo was la ko atemu for naman ko fengo kono constitutional it's not gonna happen.
But so that says a lot about President Barrow. President Barrow.
By the time they were choosing that committee, who was number 2? Where was Dabo? He was the vice president.
So but like question me ila assassinal beto is more of coalition on the field President Barolom Dabolom because atele appointments will be atele abeke atele because ninka falom vice president atele aboni pura fongo CJ alla motoro atele ya order pura al seize so it was more of everything me alon ka ketanu
Dabo our arrest
alla arrest
even the police will problem during the time because when Dabo left we don't have a problem
but
with the law.
But say mbe fokam natra Dabo wo beke andum president Barolo num president what does that tell you about the President Barrow as a person? Italy Banco President Jammeh was never like that. That's
true.
He took decisions for himself.
Okay.
That's how leaders should do.
Okay.
But if Barrow is the president and Dabo is the one micromanaging everything, kala ala legacy Tinyaye. What does that say about President Barrow as a leader?
You mentioned about legacy Tinya. That's what he almost succeeded in doing.
But why did President Barrow? What does that tell us about President Barrow as a leader?
You know, this father and son story nga fojan. Barrow ko nyuma fault nyinka di ngam Barrow so ko ngam la tam fara let him handle it. Let me just be in the background. This is how it started.
To the expense of the country?
Yes, to the expense of the country. So, but the time when the President Barrow aja ko nyinka country drive Barrow mun na man correct. That is when he kumaska blue likai. Barrow if at all is to go with what Dabo wants, he's going to plunge this country into the river.
Yeah.
So but at least it's much better now.
Okay.
Much better. It's much better. Although we have some remnants of UDP employees in the system. They are citizens, they have the right to work for the state.
Yeah.
But let them support the development agenda of the government.
So you were talking about I was saying how our coalition of form very simple majority long. Natra APRC la molonde, GDC alonde, DOI alonde, Parti Obe alonde, NPP alonde, UDP alonde. How coalition of coalition of a feign no auto mintol. For albe coalition of killer bang before or you think how is that?
Normally coalition happens before nomination.
Yes.
Not before the election.
So you are telling me APRC is not going to put up a candidate?
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Okay. We have our candidate. Fabakar is our candidate. Let them go to Planet Mars and dispute that. But that is the fact.
Candidate running low.
It depends what negotiations we are going to do.
Okay.
And who we are going to negotiate with. Because, for example, if at all it is the incumbent, automatically he is the one to lead.
He's going to lead, yeah.
But if at all it's other parties, then it's give and take.
Give and take. Okay.
It's given. But now for interest. Bankola interest. President Jamela interest. No, we're not going to compromise that with anybody.
Compromise that.
Before we strike any deal, we must make sure those things are put on the table.
That is clear.
That is very clear.
That's clear. Yes. Now let's move on to TRRC. Mulko, Niaje, wala tena katanya surprise ba kabri kwenye kwa UDP Dabo is lobbying pura NATO lefenke because TRRC bekirene and alla mo jamal tambitaje mol mini alonko there are a lot of serious accusations minnata to be honest ay mo jama jahal bayri bebe nyimbanko la kanu jang ko do niamo TRRC ka fuje and that happened under Jammeh's watch. Jammeh leadership kono.
That's correct.
Ntewo faranola. Ikanyin kumo mi before natre beketa. Akita nung under Jammeh's government le. B wo batin la mo jama victims all mo jama bafula pati ni APRC coalition okay woto ite man tola victims all la nyanto kanu ka respect. TRRC ite aji nyadi le nyanta report submit la to Barrow in the next few days. Of course, Barrow kununko ngamwele ala programo to I mean aning State House media. He will implement the recommendations of the TRRC.
Certainly, that is not going to happen.
What is not going to happen?
The implementation of the recommendations of the TRRC.
Barrow will not implement it. Barrow will not implement it. Barrow can't implement it.
There are reasons. You can only implement something that was formed in a genuine line, on a genuine line.
Barrow lay a form.
No, so I'm coming. We can challenge it. Because you all need the report of Funta.
Yeah.
Definitely we must be contacted.
Yes.
To clear the air. Abuka implement Wanyama. Even this is why they're having a problem still with the Commission of Inquiry. Your report is submitted before you come out with your white paper. You must contact the concerned people, whether they want to defend themselves or whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, now, let's first go to the setting up of the TRRC. The chair, is he qualified?
Let me see. I saw you guys raising.
Was he a legal practitioner?
No.
Has he ever served at the bench?
No.
Was he a high court judge?
No.
So why do you put him there? Because you have an agenda. Who
has an agenda?
Yeah, they have an agenda.
The government?
They don't care. The government, yes. Because the man and they are all from Bansa. So we know the connection there.
Okay.
We know what happened.
Okay.
Because they said the TRRC was going to be a killer blow for the APRC. But fortunately, the TRRC has given us more strength.
Rambo, some of the things that were said at the TRRC, you don't believe those things?
I don't believe them, not all.
Do you believe some?
Some. Based on who was testifying. Not every time Dick and Harry coming to sit in that chair after being manipulated and given money to lie after swearing the Quran. You expect me to believe that?
Rambo, you don't have any evidence Komolu were giving money.
But do you have any evidence whatever they said there is true?
No, I don't have that.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying, Ko. Do you believe it? Because some of the things that were said, do you believe, Ko, Wolfen and Dolketa no Bankokan?
What did I say? I said yes.
Some of them.
Some of them, but not all.
Not all of them.
And Mumu Fanel said Mumu Tonyati. There were a lot of exaggerations in the testimonies.
Exaggerations. But don't happen. That's all possible tale.
Yes, it's possible.
A possible tale. But it can't go cool monkey fana wo fana.
No more for it.
Okay.
But the funniest thing is, equal human rights abuse during President Jammeh's time from 1996 to 2016.
Yeah.
Why wasn't I invited? After my name was mentioned there 3 times, even by Usainu Dabo. Because I am pro Yahya Jammeh. Kumbabu Amdei, Kumbabu Nyakandei was TRRC all about. Yankuba Ture, for example, why is he still languishing in jail? When Alaji Kanyi came to say that I was part of the people who hit this man on the head, we kill him. You go home and do whatever you are supposed to do.
Okay, Yankuba Ture, a lot of people believe it was not about it was about refusing to testify when he was adversely mentioned.
Okay.
And
you were all the time talking about democracy here.
They said there was a contempt of the court.
Is TRRC a court of law?
They have been the act of the TRRC has been enacted by the National Assembly.
Yes, but
they have powers of the High Court judge.
No. But it's not a court of law.
But if you contempt it, the reason why saying a court minto court ning yalo natrako.
And there are two different things.
No, because
he is not charged with contempt of court in the High Court right now. He is charged for murder.
Yes, he's charged for murder.
So it only arrest for contempt of court. But why didn't they push that issue there?
But do you think it was right for Yankuba to refuse to testify?
With immunity for him in the constitution, even if it was me, I'll do the same. It's right for him not to.
But as a young
Fatou, let's call a spade a spade. It was abuse of judicial powers by Batambedu, by SO4 and co. Those people are full of vengeance and hatred for the APRC and whatever was surrounding APRC. They will fail. Yankuba Ture is in illegal detention.
So Yankuba Ture case is in court, so we cannot talk about it.
Edward Smarte was part of it.
Yes, Edward had immunity.
Where is he?
But the immunity I mean for no. Edward Fane Asotolo Kodi. By the APRC Armed Forces Council. So that immunity would have covered Edward. But Edward Natala testified.
So if you come to testify, then you are party.
No,
even if you confess to the crime.
No, I mean for Olamko. Because I do see even the junglers, some of them I mean called junglers, right? Kabrina they testified. They confess to their sin. Now they will let them be until the report finds them.
Because a deal was striking. They struck a deal with those junglers from mile 2. Munumam song still now language in mile 2. It was not only those who testified, there are a lot of them. Where are the rest? They are in mile 2. Because they refused to be used to lie against President Jammeh. In fact, this country is very small. Whatever small you do today, tomorrow it will come out. TRRC is biased, period. So we cannot take any credible recommendation from them.
But if we
and that report is going into the toilet, is going to be eaten by worms.
If President Barrow like ako aba implement la na implement do alliance nothing.
Then that means he want to further divide the country. It's not good for his presidency, or it will not be good for his presidency if at all he's coming for a second term.
Will you sign an agreement if he implement the TRRC recommendation?
No, I don't understand. He has up to 6 months.
Yeah, but if he wants to...
He has up to 6 months.
Yeah, but now...
And according to President Barrow is not going to sign anything before the election. Take that to the bank.
Take that to the bank.
To any bank.
He's not going to implement it before the election.
He dare not. It's political suicide for him.
He dare not.
Mm-hmm. He dare not. Even not only from APRC.
Why does the APRC think they are from the position of strength
because we have the number. It's number that counts, not words.
Rambo, transport everywhere. It's the same numbers. What number are you talking about? Rambo.
You see, this is why I say you are anti-APRC.
Rambo, no,
you are anti-APRC. How many of our programs did you cover?
But all of your programs.
Exactly.
All of your programs.
So you want to tell me it's the same people?
I saw people, and a lot of people said, whoa, is this all APRC?
They are APRC. We have the genes with us also. We
APRC, you control the National Assembly for 22 years. The councils, the local government. APRC, how many National Assembly members do you have?
We have only 5.
How can you say you have the numbers?
Do you know what actually happened?
No.
In 2016, after all this squabble, sometimes the numbers you see doesn't reflect in our elections this past years. That is the problem. But thank God, Omol be a cardinal renewal. So now let's go to the polls.
Yeah. Let's go to the
polls.
Who's that long? Aman jam fade kardantano. So saying voter registration o ketala bayari ben signal ko watu bantal. Voter registration o ketale.
Alka signal mo kuma ma follow de. Fato be mi UDP le.
Kuma ma follow.
Kuma ma follow.
Oto ngata. Voter registration o ketala. APRC la position o monita ali aje nyaadi le. It went well. Kolta kutale bang for APRC aje nyaadi.
So far we have no qualms or complaints with the IEC except that of calling themselves heroes. Going around the country, UDP people, as usual, including my own cousin brother, Dudu Kasa Jatta. I believe Gambia Betty. I tell they are only cowards. Because in Temaji, how you can go look at somebody yet and
yeah.
This monitoring team they are talking about, where were they the past 22 years when we were in power? Why wasn't this monitoring team formed? Where am I phone call? Kill me along the Becho Citino. Be well laid Becho with a quick culture.
Rambo, sign the democracy. Yeah, Rambo, now come killing for it. Will you fight in a for example, Nimotara Kanilai? Kanilai is part of the
No, we're not talking about Kanilai yet. We're talking about the
monitoring team. Go ahead.
The reason why they are monitoring the Fenkolo foreign Kana register. That is a good move. Why didn't they start with UDP itself?
Okay.
When you call Bielmeno, they are from Bissau.
Okay.
Should they vote?
No.
But UDP people vote for them. Andung, Bill and Sankali and Ning Salfanati Lola. Could they have given voters card to all those people? When calling that a molotov series that all the key pinpoint. Ilam Casamas Manding call. They've been registered, but they're not talking about that. UDP only make noise on something that doesn't favor them. That is not to their interest. That is when they make noise. For foreignality.
But
UDP Mandinkas from Bissau and Mandinka issued voters card. No, what that
you have any evidence?
No, I don't need to prove any evidence. Go for yourself. Do your own. Where is the investigative journalism in this country? No, that is not my job.
Allegation of citizenship. Morning ID card nata lota. yalo murati nan ko na electoral laws niaje wolbe fail te wolbe manke wolle be nyimbe address la ko di bari bayri electoral laws man change momo ni ID card na nata registration na yenta register momo rights to UDP la monitoring team wo fature wo momo rights to ko
all electoral law fail because you want to give more power to an immigration officer more than the alcalo. You want the immigration officer to identify who is a citizen or not of a certain place. But you don't want the alcalo to do so. Does that make sense? Alcalo born and brought up in Bakau. You can know what Bakau doing at Tesla. An immigration officer sitting in the office for Bakel. Is that correct?
I believe Alcalo
is the most appropriate part. Yes. But no, they want to change that. Okay. You can ID card, you can have ID card of yes, they have our ID cards. Outside. They have our national document, but still they are foreigners. Because they did not follow the legal procedure to become citizens.
Rambo, can I do what today?
Number four.
Only atule gena accuse alla party ko atule non Gambians to register.
But now to accuse ko to lana.
300,000 alka winning fighter.
No. They don't know what happened.
Okay.
Hold that. We don't register foreigners in APRC. We don't.
Okay.
It's an assumption.
It's an assumption. Okay.
But now they are doing that.
Okay.
So Ntoni to Jumala Javiata. In that case,
Jumala Baki can sign because incumbent yalo nin fenko be caring come election, right? Niaje watu molka APRC accusal because wolle beno incumbent, right? Ikamira ko wolle ka system of control. So itolle se sunyaro keno yemi foto nyalo assumption la. Momam nena mam proof tande. Ikami foko APRC ka non foreigner so register. But tonya nena mam proof so from anybody. But B jama ning fraud bekela election no fengodo molka sutiendi incumbent lela. Muna nete asumbe sutiendi APRC la UDP instead of
amanga ko sutiendi la nkam senendi wala mindiko iko they were going round
ila monitoring team
kaje ko foreigner kana carte register but for you started fon la ba ila woyen kol ni Casamance mandin kol they are not Gambians, they speak the same language, yes. Because you accuse wala janko nga jola la ta fo nyin kan fenke register. So it's the same. Well man ke gameno to nyami. Nying ila nyim mol fana man ke gameno to wala nyam. So let's call a spade. What is good for the good is the same thing that is good for the ganda. So iko kanelai. They went to provoke. They went to provoke the Kanelai people. Do you know why?
How did they provoke them?
2 years ago, Aruna Jatta was shot and killed. Ya busa kesola kono to nuwo fundita. Ntolo tata obadela. Ntolo nga for escort from the mortuary all the way to Kanelai.
Yeah.
There was no investigation done. Who were in charge then? Barrow was there, yes. Hussein Dabo was the vice president, yes. Mai Fati was the interior minister. Yemunafo, if you don't obey the law, you'll be consumed by the law. That was a very bad statement at that time. Yemula mofa. You can now come to Limbalo. Oh, it's not correct.
Yeah.
But I don't think Canada people have a problem with that. President Barrow will come to his right sense. I tried to apologize to these people. Katandila ko atondi Satan long. Pardon. If necessary, a family compensate. We move on.
Woman follow.
Woman care. Now, you can this monitoring team move. Why are we so particular only with the Kanelai incident? For a concrete only Kanelai latoba?
No man duar for
not only man, even before the same monitoring team, they've caused a lot of noise along the way, everywhere they go. Yeah, I believe Kotolonga made in Kenot. It's very unfortunate. But if it's not Kanelai, you're being doing I'm coming. You're being doing I'm coming. No.
Rambo Alfati Pati.
Why Kabirian attack Musumba for more Alfati?
No, until we condemned it.
Any
attack.
Fatu,
anywhere.
It is not you who is talking, it's Rambo who is talking.
Okay. So what I'm saying is
I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm coming. It doesn't you tell Kanelai. But Mune situation will provoke. We don't know.
Okay.
That is what we need to establish first.
Yeah.
Until na deal wrong, video na ko you ka fa alta masula la jang.
Yeah.
Tapoy for jafola malo. Musin ka fa tapo nyinka tap. We don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
Ya don kuma ita kuma sinkiling ito na fa akokola ala back. Ntenga one side like all of the video.
Yeah.
But kabri bitaji ngaji ko mo moto li pasakona ka asa moto werote sa moto werote ta mun tole. If you are able to show us the harassment you receive in Kanilai, why can't you show us the attack or assault on your vehicle somewhere else? Moto werote ta mun tole. Ibrahima Diba abulo akatita mun tole. Kati bulo katita ani wero bulo busu. Well, there are two different things ni man nkoti. Bulo na katita won parawlati. But for Ibrahima Diba ma fumule ka bulo katita aka bulo busta. Ako wero la bulo busu. Bari dabo sita jan tele nyata ko mole ko ya bulo kati. No, keba ko modo biye bi dabo ka foto wala. Kuma fumyan ka sotata. That is very misleading.
Yeah.
Anyway, until I will be able to draw a line on this issue if not attack Muntolo for Iwerote.
But as the force number 2 in APRC,
don't associate this with APRC.
That's what I want to clear.
This has nothing to do with us.
I'm not associating with APRC. Kanila is the birthplace of the former president.
It doesn't matter.
Former president is the leader, the supreme leader
of the party.
The founder and supreme leader of the party. Hanna yatara mbeka ifonko yukuno be nyakono skoro sirol hanna yatara mini attaque e manke APRC just for the fact ko president Jammeh satelom mulba associate la tollela which rightfully mulla opinion abe kala wolati bara se keno fanan amanke APRC dingolti as keno modol fanantile bari as a leader of the APRC, the second in command, would you condemn an attack of that nature on anybody?
If at all it's done by my people. Because those people in that video, I don't even know them. So how can I
condemn attack on anybody is wrong?
But why didn't Usainu Dabo condemn our attack in Busumbala? But instead, he wanted our people to be arrested. And the President Barrow Balantanwara jail. I told the Madam they would have arrested the whole convoy at the park. He never condemned it.
Because Kabrin Barrow Usain Dabo
Gambia do that. Even the words they listen.
Gambia
is very small.
Gambia is small.
But Alani Ninka for atemo proposal But he was told, all these are citizens. Let the law take its course. Let the police do their investigation.
Yeah. So
we are very happy that that man is being kicked out of the system. Because he was held for APRC. No more commando bay police, they have a hand in it. When until from if we may tell the cameraman from the police with APRC more.
And he said,
we are no co-partners in any. No, we are very law abiding.
Yeah.
Busumbala. We could have burned down any company that is involved because we had the number at that time. And ilo funky fambondi timunda lo manoko ko moto la saj. Mana kabini fo yin ko lo murni man murun siloka. Nko ibe ibor. They just like to talk and like to act. They are comedians. That's how I see them. Anyway, for the Kanila incident, I cannot draw because one, it is not associated with APRC. It was done in the birthplace of our president, I agree. But you cannot associate it to APRC. We are not taking any responsibility for that accident.
You're not taking any responsibility.
APRC. Then why do they want to associate that incident with the APRC party?
Well, I
will not condemn it.
You will not condemn it.
As far as they refuse to condemn ours, why should I sympathize them?
Okay.
Even my wife's dead, APRC, UDP never came to sympathize me. All other parties came except the UDP.
Rambo, what is your beef with UDP? Is it personal?
I don't have a beef with them. Okay. I hate the habit of UDP. I don't hate the people, but the habit, I cannot condone it. Especially when it comes to tribalism. Wait, if they push me to any land, I'll go further with them. This country belongs to all tribes. No matter you are in Jago, Wolof, Seret, or whatever. But being UDP, the agenda they're trying to push, if they are to take the helm of this country, I will do that. It is take a matter. Alma Allen son sawol ala na to duwa japila ko sawo mutinya rolt ala takela. That is UDP typical.
Saying wato banta bari jannin kata will Babili Mansa come before December?
That is up to him to decide.
That is up to him to decide. In fact, no mo jama mo nal ko agreement o sign ak mol ko Babili masamu Gambia nolti. Ni lafta nala se do no play no la nana.
No, it cannot just happen like that.
Oh.
Hata kala no nyama.
Okay.
Agreement or sign the kabra bita.
Okay.
Andung wo president fa ni mo la diamta ba siri mu ya jatiyo.
Ha.
Babili masama hormanta ya.
Yeah.
No.
How is
Jatiyo I respect back.
How is President Jammeh doing?
He is fine.
Equatorial Guinea.
He is fine and he's farming.
He's farming. Yeah.
Together together with the wife and the kids. He's in good health.
And you guys are in contact with him?
We lost contact with him for almost 3 months now.
Almost 3 months.
Yes. Because until na last day amo, akunya la kunko binde ngana kunko binde. Then at the end of the day ngana beke tabulok. This was his last was with us.
Wow.
So ula ni molko I abandon it or I snap I don't understand.
But 3 months theater ko.
Yeah, but that is up to him to contact. But kala ni nako Kalumba that before we get in touch with him it took almost a year.
Yeah.
He's that kind of person.
Yeah.
And I respect his opinion.
Imam ko be kam farangal kamale mol kam info alliance on inform kam.
No, we did Fatou. If we form an alliance, I will tell you outright alliance of form. But we are into negotiations with parties. And more can occur. We'll come out.
We'll come out. Why is everybody interested in APRC alliance for one?
Because we are the kingmaker.
You are the king.
No, we again are sila. APRC NPP alliance.
And that is very possible.
And if NPP give us our wishes,
you will do it.
We will do it. Nasoro wala.
Overdula.
Wala bale kumpoto.
Overdula.
Na be fale.
Ya be fale.
Hani fenta dula.
Ni ala wishes dia lalba.
Fondi masoro.
Ni 5 points all based on albita.
We go.
7 points all.
Mama battle. Wow. This is for you. Which camera is taking this one?
This is your camera.
You depend kolo. Ni not na ni we ko be yale no so mama this social media. Indel ka jam the first deputy party leader Ousman Rambo Jatta. NPP alliance looks like inevitable. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen
if we get our wishes. Take it to the bank. Period. Yep.
UDP, NPP, APRC,
yes.
NPP. It's like a done deal.
Yes.
Almost a done deal.
Almost a done deal.
Wow. That's going to be.
Let us just have these blood points confirmed and then we are done.
2021
will be interesting.
Jumala became president in 2021.
That depends. Only God knows.
Only God knows. Ite ya sutendi Jumala.
Allah. He knows.
Ya sutendi Jumala.
Allah.
President Barrow?
I cannot predict anything.
Lawyer Dabo?
I cannot predict.
GDC?
No, Lawyer Dabo can win the Clemency.
Bi Rambo Jatta wo, Lawyer Dabo wo, Adama Barrow wo, Fabakary Tombong, anyanta ken tol Fatou Touré tol fananga platform also. The preaching peace should be our motto. Election on kata wolto. Gambia doya tale be mu badin kilneti. Ite be APRC dudu kasa Jatta be UDP al yele killing along. Be everybody nka kumo nje social media ambo blakire apoto karo bela. The hate speech be nyo nena be audio kila be Rambo nena be audio kila be Dawo nena be audio kila be Barrow nena, it should be condemned. Atol be mune fola ala militanole kaje ko mbenga kata banko unify be president Barrow na president until election atel na president try to unify the country mole ke kilinti kairo ke ngadung election ko no kaira kono ngabo election ko because banko la tinya manke mole interested lafta wo peace fale la pour casto alfalbulu because that is very important at this point.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And a very powerful one for that matter. Near check last week. I responded to Bakary Tarawale and in Bambamas. I don't know whether you had that audio.
No.
Yes, a very swift. Simply because Bakary Tarawale was mobilizing people to go and burn the compounds of directors, security heads and so on. Which in Tangajiko, that was extreme. You cannot sit outside there wanting to burn our country. Because now, okay, it starts here. Where is it going to end? We don't know. That was the first I condemned. Nobody's going to sit outside and put fire onto this country. We want to aim empty to make sure that is sustained until about election.
Yeah.
But the problem is not us. We all know where this problem is coming from. Fitno naba bondila. Ata bondila party wala naman kay UDP. Because of the way they are going. Man saya buka force. I don't have. Bayar nga filo. UDP may come. Diko ni naman diyan. The way they want to impose themselves on people. Had it been that 2017 kana, Carol Bene UDP tema, do you think we'll talk to Barrow? But go to the records and see what we have gone through with the UDP. It's enough.
yara no nintendo yelo bin ko be yelo dunanu ya nintendo yelo na tan
ni bay
tenu interview ya no tenu ata cancel
hanna muso fam ko yelo do honestly anyway no that is a joke because Mungeda yellow is a color.
Yes,
coming it's just politically affiliated, but you can put on whatever color you want.
That's true.
I don't have problem with
that's
color.
True.
Definitely, that's just a joke.
Yeah, thank you very much for this interview. We do appreciate this, and I hope this is not the first time, and this is not going to be the last time. In the campaign, you'll Rambo diamundo mandia, but near diamunda kadule. Baring kontanta bake nganying kachasto ilafta programo sorona minton.
Let us know that just like you just mentioned. The Gambia belongs to all of us.
Yeah.
We can have our personal reaction against things, but that doesn't mean we don't want the betterment of the Gambia. What I would advise everybody, no matter which political party you belong to, including the UDP, the election is going to come and go. But the small piece that is left with us, let's try to maintain it. It is very important.
Very important.
In Tolumbanyo Sabola, Dabo A, Barobi, APRC, God knows who is going to the State House.
That's true.
But no matter with whom we make an alliance, God has already chosen the next president. Let's believe in that.
Let's believe in that.
And let us not try to have or adopt this Western ideology. Yes, or it is God who will be, and that's it. Allah decided already. Maybe it's you. Because who expected the President Barrow was going to be the president of this, or the third president of this country? He comes from nowhere. So it can be whoever.
It can be anybody.
Honestly speaking.
Yeah. Well, look, esa fal fanan kana patio.
No, I could la baile follow. I could la baile, but pareding sifara to come.
Thank you very much. Abaraka bage Rambo kajadi arabe tenjula mbeja. Good night to you all. Molmi bejiberola. Good night to you until we come next week, inshallah.
Better and stronger as the sole ground operator at the Banjul International Airport. With an expansion in travel services, customers are assured of GIA's capacity to cater for all their travel needs, provided by professional, experienced, and ever-smiling staff. GIA's Hajj package and services, by far the best in the country, give the customers the opportunity for a memorable Hajj experience. For a more efficient cargo services, GIA means business as it launches its new multi-million-dollar ultra-modern cargo complex to revitalize and stimulate air transport. GIA, the pride of the Gambia.